subplots, and sub-narratives. Today, I watched an AI, CGI, computer graphic video for rapper Ludacris's song, Use a Hoe. The video's narrative played out with an establishing shot of the outside of a brightly lit, what one can only assume is a strip club. Then we see that they are having a beauty pageant for the hoes of the world, and the first to be introduced is a fat Asian robot woman in a kimono shaking her ass. Then said, Asian woman continues to dominate the video until she eventually wins the trophy, then falls off the stage, like the fool that she is. The video ends with the black hoe saying to the pimp, AI, Ludacris something along the lines of, blah, blah blah, don't call women hoes. Men are hoes too, and I wasn't a hoe to you last night. Then Luda says, ho bring your ass, and she says, okay, and runs after him. The point I am making by describing this highly misogynistic rap video is that, yes, everyone is the main character of their own narrative, but they have to play a role in the universal narrative too. Otherwise, they are removed from society, like they're in prison. Even in that society, there is a self-contained narrative though. But everyone can't be the main character in every narrative except for Nico. So some people have to operate subplots. Subplots are simple. They have to contain more narrativium than the main plot. How do you do this? Just make it go on for longer and stretch over more time than the main narrative. Like in the above example, how the fat Asian hoe was the star of the beauty pageant, but the black hoe had spent the night before with Ludacris. So her narrative goes on beyond the beauty pageant. This is why the side characters of TV series always get the spin-offs, whilst the stars move on to bigger and better things. Another example of this is Phoebe from the show Friends. She always operates subplots and is never the main focus of the episode, but still is believable as a fully fleshed out, living character. In fact, she is so good in her role that she steals the show from the main universal narrative of the episode on several occasions. One that I recall is that Rachel, Monica, and Ross are embroiled in one of their usual superficial dramas, whilst Phoebe is ignoring Ross for the whole episode and is apparently mad at him. Eventually, Ross asks Phoebe what he did to upset her, and she explains what he did only to, halfway through explaining, realize it was only in a dream. Classic Phoebe. As you can see, her narrative started before that particular episode started. Whether it was the night before or whatever, just another example of how to structure a subplot.